Hey, my name is Star. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to follow me on my social media. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hi, my name is Star. And guess what? I just drank a ice cold glass of let's talk about some hot topics. So, we will be addressing Pastelfruit on TikTok. She has made a mistake on TikTok that a lot of people are being way too hard on her for, in my opinion. Yeah, the mistake was kind of bad, but people are just now getting upset about it, even though it took place like almost 3 years ago, which I think is completely unfair. I mean, she's 17 now. Pastelfruit is 17 now. She's just a kid. I mean, kids do stupid things, you know? I know when I was a kid, I've done really stupid things. I mean, we all have. We're all human, you know? We all make mistakes and nobody's perfect. But I think a lot of people on TikTok are like super upset about it. But the thing is, she didn't know what she did was extremely wrong until it was too late, basically. And people have been bullying her and harassing her about it. And she actually made a video breaking down crying, asking why people are so hard on her when she already apologized and took responsibility for her actions, basically. So I will be explaining more about Pastelfruit before I explain what mistake she made. Pastelfruit is a cosplayer and a makeup artist on TikTok. She makes her own cosplays most of the time. Like, she hand sews them. She sews them by hand. And she works extremely hard on her cosplays. The only thing she buys for her cosplays is like the wigs and the makeup. And that's pretty much it. Once in a while, she won't make the cosplay, but the vast majority of the time, she makes her own cosplays. Yeah. She is part of the LGBT community. But despite that, people still think she is making fun of the LGBT community, which doesn't make sense because she has stated multiple times she is not straight. That doesn't make any sense why people would say that. I don't know why people are saying that. And people are freaking crazy on the internet, you know? So, now that I explained the basics of what content she makes, 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I think this took place in 2017. And that was when she was first starting to get really, really popular on TikTok. She made a Jasmine cosplay, the Disney princess Jasmine from Aladdin. And she also cosplayed Moana as well. But instead of like using makeup to make her skin darker, she actually intentionally did not use sunscreen in order to get tanner. And a lot of people, let's just say, a lot of people were not happy about that. People started calling it blackface, even though, for one, that isn't blackface, that's race face. Those are two different things, although they are both similar in nature. And number two, Pastelfruit didn't really know better. She was just a kid back then. She still is now, and now she is taking responsibility for her actions. Her content is mainly targeted towards young children and young teens. She wants to be as good of an example as she can be because she knows her followers are kind of impressionable. On her YouTube channel, she reads bedtime stories. She only posted 2 videos on there. But, like, what's weird is that people didn't start calling her out for, like, the race face thing until, like, very, very recently. Like, I believe it was this June, when things for her really were not looking good. It started off with, like, small comments such as, like, you're racist and stuff like that. But then people had started threatening her and, like, threatening to leak her address and stuff. It was horrible. She definitely did not deserve any of that happened to her. I've even tried to stand up for her and say, hey, you guys leave her alone. She's learned her lesson, you know? But people will not back off. People are trying to cancel her and stuff. Like, I used to be all for cancel culture, but now I just think it's just plain toxic. And I will show you guys some of the videos of her addressing the issues and stuff.
I did was wrong regardless of my intent. I knowingly tanned to look more like a POC for cosplay. That is wrong. If you don't understand how what I did was wrong, I can try to explain it to you differently if you want to ask questions in the comments, but please stop commenting about blackface. It's just spreading misinformation, because first of all, this is blackface. What I did was race face. And you can continue bashing me for what I did because it was wrong, but stop asking for an apology, because 1, I have given multiple, and 2, you know that you're not going to stop just because you get an apology. About this whole blackface situation, if you don't know what I'm talking about, a year ago I did a Moana and Jasmine cosplay. I did these cosplays last summer, and for those cosplays I didn't wear sunscreen for a few weeks while I was making those costumes, with the knowledge that they have darker skin than me, being Polynesian and Arabian. I have addressed this multiple times, but people still continue commenting about blackface. What I did was wrong. I have never and will never do it again. At the time, I didn't understand that it was wrong because I was only tanning and I wasn't artificially changing my skin tone. And because of this reason, many people have defended me, saying that I didn't do anything wrong. But what I did was wrong. And it's the people that are still defending me that make it seem like I'm defending myself. But what I did was wrong regardless of my intent. I knowingly tanned to look more like a POC for cosplay. That is wrong. I can cosplay that, just not the way that I did. No matter what race you are, you can cosplay a character from any race. Just don't change your skin tone to do that. It doesn't matter how severe it is, though. It's good that people called me out for it. Race face is still race face, no matter how much race you put on your face. That was terrible. Maybe I shouldn't make jokes about serious topics. Hasn't exactly gone down for me well in the past. I just did! These are the kind of comments that make me mad. If you're gonna be rude, get your facts straight. Maybe scroll down 1 video, jeez. I literally just posted about it and you're like, she's not acknowledging it. It's like, I literally just did. Oh my god, the misinformation. First of all, I am a witch myself, thank you very much. Proud pagan. Second of all, I already addressed this, but I literally am in the LGBTQ community. And third, I am a cosplayer who sometimes buys cosplays. Y'all. No. It is bad. It is bad. I know that a lot of times the answer is don't listen to the haters, but sometimes the haters are hating for a reason. Now, most of the time, screw the haters. But for this specific situation, no. At the time, I didn't understand that that was wrong, just like many people in the comment section don't understand why it's wrong. You guys forget that I'm 17. I was like 15 when that happened. Y'all with your cancel culture stuff isn't giving me much leeway to be a human. I don't think a lot of you understand, like, how much it hurts to be bashed on the internet, but it does. Like, I'm trying to, like, keep composure and stuff, but like it's not fun. It's not fun, and it's hard and nearly impossible to talk about it and address it because people don't care about what actually happened or the actual person. They just want to cancel someone. They just want to hate on somebody because they're bored and they don't understand that I'm a human as well. I am but a human.
Hi. I don't know what to do. And I know that you guys don't care to tell me what to do because all you really want to do is just cancel me. But like I genuinely don't know what you want from me. Because before you were telling me constantly to apologize, and I did, but now you're just commenting stuff like, we haven't forgotten, or remember when she did this and this and this and this. Like, I'm genuinely curious about what you want me to do. Because I can't go back in time, and I haven't done it since. So, like, what do you want from me? Because with every other TikToker who's done something wrong, they were called out, they've apologized, and everybody moved on. I just don't understand why this is different.
So yeah, those were all the videos of her trying to address it and trying to explain to people and trying to debunk misinformation. But it seemed like the more she tried to debunk the misinformation, the more people loved to spread more misinformation about her and what she did. Unlike most creators, I like the way that she actually held herself accountable for her actions and that she took responsibility for them. She has apologized multiple times, but people just won't leave it alone. The bullying and harassment has been getting worse for her and worse. I could show you guys more videos of her, addressing it, but that would literally take up a couple hours. But yeah, she has tried to get people to stop spreading misinformation, but people just won't leave it alone. There are people spreading more misinformation about her now, such as making fun of the LGBT community, like I mentioned before, her saying the N-word, even though I know for a fact she has not done that ever because I follow her on TikTok. And just horrible rumors. She's just a kid like me. She is still young and she's still learning. I mean, when are people gonna just let it go, It happened. She acknowledged that she did something bad. And that's that. And people should leave it alone, but people are not leaving it alone, you know? I was raised with like the phrase MYOB, which means mind your own business. And this usually is used for situations like this. I usually use that phrase. MYOB, y'all. MYOB. Like everyone, I get it. Everyone is having a really hard time with the COVID and everything right now, but that does not give you the excuse to bully and harass a child. When you grown ass adults keep harassing a child, you can actually get into legal trouble for that. Yes, you heard me right. You can actually get into very serious legal trouble if you keep harassing a child. And she is 17. Yeah, she acknowledged that what she did was horrible and not okay, but she has learned from it, and that's all that matters. Yeah, we're all human, guys. And this cancel culture is just not allowing anybody to learn from their mistakes. It's allowing people to beat themselves up instead of just simply learning that what they did was wrong. And that's all we need to do is, okay, this is what we should not do, okay? And this is what we do to make sure it doesn't happen again, you know? But yeah, a lot of people are being way too hard on Pastelfruit. Like, way too freaking hard on her. And I have even reached out to her saying, like, hey, I'm so sorry this happened to you. If you need to talk, I'm here, and blah, blah, blah. You know? And I really hope that this will pass by soon. But, like, yes, you did do something bad. Yes, it wasn't okay. But I'm just glad you learned from it, you know? I mean, when I was like younger, I used to do really stupid stuff like that too on like Vine. On Vine, a lot of people were like bashing me for mistakes that were that bad that I've made too. Like, the only difference is it kind of was cosplay, but kind of wasn't. Like, I don't remember exactly what I did because it was so long ago. Almost 10 years since I've been on Vine. I'm 18 now, and I was on Vine when I was like 11 or 12, so yeah. But the point is, you guys need to stop bashing people for a simple mistake they made. No one's perfect, we're all human and stuff, you know? I know I make mistakes, you make mistakes. Hell, even God himself probably has made a few mistakes. But the point is, just let it go, y'all. Let it go, man. Pastelfruit was just trying to live her life. She loves cosplaying. She works really hard on her cosplay. She hand sews them. And sometimes she even makes the jewelry and hair accessories for them. And she styles the wigs herself. She does all of this without anybody's help. And that takes a lot of dedication to be able to learn all that. It takes years and years and years for people to get that good at cosplay, and I admire her for that. In fact, Pastelfruit is the reason why I've been trying to save up money or like trying to find a job so that way I can get into cosplay and cosplay on TikTok and Instagram as well. So yeah. Please don't be harsh to her. And again, just like the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, please do not go and harass anybody involved. I do not support that. Some people are just misinformed. Now, the people who are bullying her, go ahead and defend Pastelfruit. But please do not spread misinformation. Work with the information you have and try to dig up more information that could be useful for defending Pastelfruit. And yeah. So cancel culture has become more toxic. I used to be all for it, but I honestly am not for cancel culture anymore, to be honest. Yeah, And this isn't even the worst thing I've seen happen on TikTok. I've seen a lot worse things of people being bashed for even smaller mistakes, such as a cosplay not being even like perfectly accurate. Like, I remember when I cosplayed a character I liked from a anime, I forgot what anime it was, and people started bashing me for it not being accurate because I had my cane out during the cosplay. And for a year, I actually stopped cosplaying on TikTok. And now this year, I'm thinking of getting back into it, but I'm still self-conscious because of that experience. And I certainly don't want Pastelfruit to end up going through the same thing I have gone through. So, yeah. And my name is Star, and I'm out. Later. Hey, my name is Star. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to follow me on my social media.